Hi, have you thought of a situation where you're facing a panic attack? A panic attack is where someone does not feel safe in their body. They feel like their thoughts are running so fast and they can't control them, and they could be telling them to do the wrong thing. So your emotions are running very fast. You're feeling very bad, but you don't know what to do. This is what we're going to look at today. Hi, I'm Hadija and I'm a life coach. Today we're looking at how to control panic attacks. And panic attacks can lead to a number of things. They can make someone do something they're not willing to do in that particular moment. It can make you rush into doing something you wouldn't have done if you are in your normal emotions. And these are some of the things you can do if you're feeling a panic attack. Number one, you can change the position. For example, if you're found in the bedroom, you can move and go to the living room, or you can move outside. That will help you change the environment, and it will contribute to your thinking better. You can think better. And another thing is you have to sit down and observe your thoughts. How do we observe our thoughts? You can look at emotions as clouds. They're constantly moving. So how do you observe your thoughts? Yes, you can have a certain thought. However, you're like, I'm not my thoughts. And you're setting yourself apart from the thoughts, and you just observe the thoughts like you observe the clouds moving. When you observe your thoughts, you realize they're just passing emotions, and you can have better thoughts. So by observing the thoughts, you will not judge them, you will not invest in them, you will just let them pass. Then you can also pray. You can pray in that situation. You can, for example, the Muslims have dhikr. It's repetition of a number of words. It's a repetition of number of powerful words. So you can have your powerful words, the words that fill you with hope, and you say those words. In fact, you can even say just, I feel good. And there is a mantra, I know works well with panic. When you're in a situation that's causing you panic, where you say, all is well, everything is happening for my higher good, out of this only good shall come, and I am safe. You repeat that as many times as possible until you feel safe. It's all is well, everything is happening for my higher good, out of this only good shall come, and I am safe. So when you're facing a panic attack, prayer can be one of the remedies you can use. And also, If you have something to read, you can open up a book and start reading. That will take your thoughts away from what you were thinking that was causing you the panic. So you can find a book and start reading, and focus your attention on what you're reading. You'll find that the thoughts that were disturbing you will stop, and you'll concentrate on what you're reading. And something else you should know is that apart from what is going on in your mind, everything else is normal. Whenever you're having a panic attack, just know it's the disturbance is only in your mind. You're just having a disturbance in your emotions, but otherwise everything else is normal. The world is a normal place. Everything else is normal. So by knowing that everything else is normal, you better put yourself to a normal position, because everything is not rushing like you are in that moment. So once you're aware of that the world is a normal place, then you can calm down and join the world that's a normal place. Then also you can drink water. Water will calm down whatever you're feeling in your mind immediately. It will calm down, because dehydration also can cause problems in the mind. So if you can take a glass of water, you'll be safer. Also the sound of water. If you can find a place that is near water, if you have like what is it called? If the artificial waterfall, that sound of water has a healing. It has a healing property, and when you hear the sound of water, your anxiety will calm down and your panic attack will stop. Also, you can do some breath work. You breathe in and out through your mouth. You breathe in and out through your mouth. Thereby you're relaxing your nervous system. That stillness will create safety in your nervous system, so that you don't have the panic attack. And you just have to breathe in deeply and slowly. It's deeply and slowly. So that's how you can control the panic attack. There are many ways of controlling the panic attack, and you can also use your own sound, like humming, how we hum. The best healing sound is your own sound. Your own sound. So if you can start humming, just by doing that, automatically it's going to stop your thoughts. So it was the thoughts that were causing you to have a panic attack. So if you start humming, it will stop your thoughts and you'll be able to think of something else. So you'll be able to stop the panic attack. And we have to learn to let go of what is no longer serving us. Some of the things that cause us a lot of pressure and stress, indeed, they're not serving us anymore. Sometimes we don't want to let go. You're like, will it come back to me? You feel like, but it's better we learn to let go of the things that are no longer serving us. Because if whatever you're thinking is causing you a health issue, then why are you holding on to it? Find ways of letting it go. Find ways of letting it go. And you can just speak a certain issue. You can say its name and you're like, I let you go. I let you go. You let it flow into the air. You can just do so I let you go, I blow you away, and you'll feel better. Then there are cases where maybe you can take a nap. You can do something that makes you feel better. So if it's taking a nap, that will help you stop the thoughts, and by the time you wake up, you'll be thinking about other things. And as you're taking a nap, think of better times, think of happy times. So as you drift off to sleep, you think of happy times, and you look up feeling better. And also, we are faced with a number of tragedies in our lives, and we have these stories we continuously tell. There are things that affected you in your life. And what's advisable is that if you've told the story the first time, it's not a good story, then you stop telling that story. Because if you continuously tell that story, you're perpetuating that situation. You're giving it life. Each time you tell it, you're feeling the emotions. And so if there are stories that hurt you, please don't give them life. Stop telling those stories. Also, you can write a letter of that story. You can write whatever is hurting you down, whatever you feel is disturbing you. You can write a letter to that thing, or to that person. You write a letter. You write that letter, writing all your emotions down. And as you're doing that, you're releasing all the energy that's stuck in you and is causing you to have the panic attacks. So you can write that letter, and what we're going to do with that letter is burn it. You can burn that letter and blow it out to the air. So by doing that, you also solve that problem. And we are all energy, so you're letting it go, and you'll feel better. Then also, instead of burning the letter, you can if it's someone that's disturbing you, can write them a letter. And however, the letter you write to someone, you have to edit it. And in this situation, we can edit it like 20 times. You can write on one page. That's the first version. That's the draft. You write on another page, and if you can successfully edit that letter 20 times, then after, send it to that person who is disturbing you, for example. Yes, that will help you remove your attention from what is disturbing you, that's causing you the panic attack, and you'll feel better. Also, know your worth. Know your worth. Don't be led by fear. Don't be led by fear. Know that you're worthy. You're worthy. You're worth much. You're worth by just being born here. You're worth. You're worth. Know your worth. Don't be led by fear. Sometimes we fear losing other things so much that they cause us panic attacks. But whatever you're fearing, you fear to lose, you're much more worth than losing yourself in that situation. So, know your worth. Then, show up in your truth. If the panic attack is being caused by, maybe you're going somewhere, you're going for an interview, you're going for a certain meeting, you better calm down and show up in your truth. Who are you authentically? Who are you? Your presence is enough. Your presence is enough. So show up in your truth. And in most cases, when we show up as who we are, alive, we drop the mask we've been having, that we got out of wanting to survive. You drop the mask. Authenticity is loved. Authenticity is welcomed. when you show your humanity, it's welcome because we are all human. So if you're going for an interview and you show your humanity, yeah, it's the best version that you can put up. So you don't have to panic, you don't have to have a panic attack because of what you're going to do. And something else, in any situation, there is that version of you think would be better. There is that version of you would love. How about you embody that version? How about you think like you're that person already, that person you love, that person you adore, that person who is presentable, that person who is adorable, that person who is loved, that person you love. How about you embody that personality? Those are a number of points of how you can heal your anxiety, how you can heal the panic attack, and also exercises. Oh, I forgotten exercises. Exercise. You can start moving your body. You can start jumping up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. The attention will go from the thoughts and it will start going to the movement of the body. So you'll be able to save yourself from the panic attack. That said, thank you for listening to me, and I pray you embody some of the things we've talked about. And if this video gives you good energy, you can like and also subscribe to my channel. And goodbye for now. See you in the next video, and welcome to Nyankanja Foundation.